I would like, one of the problems we have is the morale of the officers. You already mentioned a lot of guys are quitting and leaving. And, I mean, one way to fix that, of course, would be to pay them more money. But how would you go about restoring the morale of the officers and getting them back on the right footing? Because one thing I know, if an officer goes to work every day and he feels pretty good about the world and himself, he's going to be a lot more fun to deal with than a guy who got up and said, oh, why am I doing this crap, you know?
Mm-hmm. He may not be more fun, but he'd be more effective.
Yes.
Enforcing the laws. How do you do that? You start it at the top, like any other corporation or law enforcement. You start it with a sheriff, a leader. Then they know that's not a politician. He's going to make decisions based on common sense, on what's best for the department first, and then the community. A lot of folks give me a hard time about that. Joe, you can't tell the public that. Yes, I can, because that's what's in my heart. You've got to fix the problem from inside. Okay, the officers have to know they don't have a politician as a leader, and he's got their back. Now, he's got their back, but he doesn't have the back of the guys that are doing wrong. Okay, the bad cops. But anyway, that's how you begin fixing it. And again, it goes back to respect, the word respect. These guys got to be respected. They have to respect the citizens.
We have to understand, as you mentioned, we have a huge gang problem here in Harris County, and there are some powerful individuals behind some of the organized crime in Harris County. So you, as the sheriff, if you don't go along to get along, that could be a very risky business for you, Joe Danna.
Well, that's what's not important. It's important to provide the police services that you were elected to do by the electorate, the community. They hopefully they'll elect us for a job to run the county, to provide police services, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. All the political talk, and it's just not gonna affect me. It's not. And I know what people say, Joe, you wait till you get in there. Well, no, that's not true. I'm in there. I've been in there for 25 years, and it hasn't affected me. And it's not going to affect me as a sheriff.
You're an upper-level management in law enforcement already.
There you go.
So, yeah, you've seen that. But I have no doubt that the sheriff of Harris County, I have no doubt at some point in time somebody's going to come along and want to have a chat with you.
Absolutely. Sure they will. And I welcome that.
So, but we need people that are going to be strong in the face of that. And as long as you're supporting us as the people and enforcing the law, I believe, well, I tell you that me and all of my friends are going to have your back. What I'm mostly concerned about, me as a citizen, is I'm mostly concerned about if we lose our Second Amendment rights, I don't see any way we can sustain America as a representative republic. At that point, I believe we will become victims of a totalitarian government.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to lose our rights.
I hope not.
Well, me too. Me too.
But let's take the National Firearms Act of 1934. It is blatantly unconstitutional. It's completely repugnant to the shall not infringe part of the Constitution. Because at that point, somebody in the government said, you know, I just don't trust all you soldiers out there having fully automatic weapons, because some of the gangsters have fully automatic weapons. So we're going to make it illegal for you to own a fully automatic weapon unless you can jump through a series of hoops and spend a lot of money. And so that's what the National Firearms Act did, but it's blatantly unconstitutional. If it had worked, then no gangsters would have machine guns today, but you know gangsters do have machine guns today, don't they?
And the bad guys have automatic weapons. Yes, sir. Yeah. You bet they do. When someone's attacking me, Doc, or my family, or even someone that I don't know, I want the maximum amount of ammunition, or whatever I can get, I want. I'm not worried about. That's why they should get rid of all that. AR.
That's what I think. I should be allowed to have a select fire weapon if I want one.
Yes.
So, and I know we need to get bad guys off the street. So the other question is, let's suppose that we get one of these Democrats elected. They're running right now on a campaign of taking away our Second Amendment rights. So let's suppose we get one of those guys elected, and they send out the decree, all you county sheriffs, we need to disarm the populace immediately. So get on to it. What does Sheriff Joe Danna do when he gets an order like that from the feds?
I've talked to many friends of mine that some are sheriffs, former sheriffs. There's no way they will take that order. No way. It's nuts.
Well,
I don't think it'll
that's
happen,
what
Doc,
we want
but-
to hear, and I don't think it'll happen either.
Yeah.
But I've never been in a position like this, Joe Danna, where I've seen so many assaults on the Constitution and on the rights of Americans.
Just remember, Joe Danna is all about the department and the community. Okay, he's going to turn this thing around. I've done it before. I've done it with families, friends. Every business I've ever ran, I've done the same thing. Okay, but he's about all the deputies out on the street, providing police services for you guys. And you can reach me at my website, Danna for Sheriff, as you mentioned, .com.
DannaForSheriff.com.
Danna, D-A-N-N-A, for Sheriff.com.
You see that donate button, guys, up there? You need to hit that. You need to hit that. And even for my out-of-state listeners, come on, give them $10. It won't hurt you.
That's always appreciated.
And for the local guys, you should do a little better. If you live in Harris County, you better drop $100 in there. You will receive the dividends for doing that. But Joe Danna, I want to thank you for coming on. I've been seeing you around for years. Been seeing you in the chat room for years, and I got respect for you. And I'm very much looking forward to having you as a Harris County Sheriff. I think that's going to be good for everybody.
It will. 5 million folks. It will.